We're at the beginning of September, and you're probably hearing it all over the place. And you're going to hear it from me again today. Q4 is right around the corner, right? October, November, and December, the biggest art selling time of year. And what you may not know unless you've been here for, at least a year, and you've ran the Q4 marketing. The Q4 marketing is a little bit more, there's more work in it than usual times, obviously, because it's the biggest art selling time of year, right? It's also way less romancing on the romancing side of the marketing and way more on the revenue generating side, like, the sales types of stuff and all of that. And so, that's kind of the makeup of what happens in Q4. But the main point that I want to get across, guys, the biggest art selling time of the year, I always say this to everyone. It's the time that you got to motivate. You got to find that motivation in you. Like, I know it's so hard for everyone to do the marketing and get the marketing done and all of that. I'm speaking specifically to people who are not on Co-Pilot right now or don't have a solution for, getting the marketing done except for, yourself, and you're planning on doing it yourself. But this is the time to motivate. And so I'm telling you well in advance here, and so that you can get into the right mental space, start planning your October, November, and December. And if there's one time to find that motivation, this is it. And so the thing that I like to say at this time, because we still have, about a month before Q4 actually begins, is the number one question that you have to answer right now, all of you guys, is how is your Q4 marketing going to get done? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of different things to think about with an art business. What am I going to paint? What am I going to do here? What am I going to do there? But the one thing right now coming up, because it's the biggest art selling time of year, is what is your answer to that question? How is the Q4 marketing going to get done? Okay. You got to make sure that either you are doing it, you have someone doing it for you, or you have Co-Pilot. Co-Pilot's a service that can get that done for you, but you got to make sure that you are getting the Q4 marketing done one way or the other, guys. So that's the one message that I want to pass along, is just make sure that you actually have an answer to that question. Okay. One of the worst things that we see over here is Q4 marketing not getting done at all, or people doing like romancing and not following the calendar during Q4. And they think that they're doing marketing. Hey, I did the marketing. It's like, no, you didn't do the marketing. You did your marketing. Okay. You did your version of marketing, not expert, the marketing and what we know and what we have been proving out for the last 8 years at Art Storefronts, version 8.0 of the Q4 marketing strategy, right? So just want to remind everybody of that. Have an answer to that question. Make sure you got an answer to that question. And if you do, you're in the right spot. Okay. You're in a good spot heading into Q4. If not, think about it. Make sure you have an answer to that question. Make sure you get that figured out. And by the way, if I know that we have a waiting list right now for Co-Pilot, we do not have enough room to bring new people on. If you want to get on the waiting list, Juan just put a link in the chat. Schedule a call for Co-Pilot. He's doing it a couple of times because there's a lot of chats coming through. But if you already know, or after you think about it, don't think you're going to be able to do the marketing for Q4 and you want our help, we can help you with it. Make sure you schedule a call and get on the waiting list. And they can tell you your different options and pricing for the low plan, medium plan, high, like all the different options that they've got right now. So just want to make sure that you guys are aware of that and you have the Q4 marketing covered.